So there are 3 reasons why people still lose money even though they are running social media ads. You think that, oh, everyone is running social media ads, so I should do it. And you throw in like $100, $1,000, $10,000 into your own social media ad campaigns, into building landing page, but everything just didn't seem to work. Hey, I've dealt with a lot of clients of mine who have been in such situations before. They were running their own ads, they were running ads from other digital marketing agencies, and they don't see the results that they want. So ultimately, I would see that these might be the 3 reasons that marketing agencies are doing wrongly, or the business itself is not carrying out properly. That's why they don't see results. So number 1 is the lack of strategy. Without a clear follow-up system and a sales process, your ads, even though they can attract you leads, they might not convert. See, an effective strategy ultimately involves nurturing the leads and guiding them through your sales funnel. In other words, you're not accepting any and everybody. And that's the powerful thing. When there is a demand, what is demand? Demand is when there is lack of supply. In other words, all the leads that are coming in, you are going to filter them. I'm not going to accept 100 leads to become my disciple, right? I don't have the time for that. But I want 10 quality ones. 10 real ones that are serious about what I have to do for them, what I can do for them, and what they can get out of it, as well as like who they can be when they work with me. So that's how I do that. I have a clear follow-up system. Number 1, when they come in, I have a message that I'll send in. If they don't reply, I'll send in another message. If they don't reply the 3rd time, I send in another message. And for example, if they reply like a certain flow, I'll give them another certain flow. So ultimately, you have to have this kind of big mindset. Big mindset in terms of like an eagle view of like how the entire like social media ad campaign will be executed. Let's say this ad campaign is executed. You're getting 2 to 3 leads a day. How are you following up with them? Do you have a proper system to not miss out any of the leads? Remember that if you are running a lead generation campaign, you are putting money to just get a customer info. And this customer info, they are sort of interested in what you got to do. That's why they sign up, right? If you are not even interested, then you sign up. Obviously, you are just a prank lead, or you're just trying to explore. But if you are even trying to explore, that means there is a need. So ultimately, this is all to the hands of the closers, whether you understand that any and every person that sign up through your ad, they do have a certain need. That's why they signed up. So if you can understand why they sign up for the campaign, you'll be able to troubleshoot it. So that's number 1, clear follow-up systems and sales processes. You have to know it very clearly. If let's say that today I'm running a recruitment ads campaign and I'm not seeing any results, or more like no one really wants to be recruited, what can I do with these leads? Maybe I can turn them into my followers. Maybe I can do some sales leads. Maybe I can ask for a referral, right? It is about the relationship. It is about doing things long term. And if you don't see that way, running ads campaign can be very tiring. It can be counterintuitive for you. Second reason why people lose money when running ads, and that is because they have an unoptimized business model. An unoptimized business model, it means that it is not optimized for conversions, right? Even though you have the best ads, it won't give you the results because your offers, your pricing, your sales processes are not there to help you maximize the ROI. In other words, if I am, let's say, marketing a coaching service for $30 per session, what if my leads are $50 per lead? I'm not going to make any money just by running this kind of campaign. Even if my closing rate is 100%, for say, I'm still making a deficit of $20 and I need recurring sales in order to break even. And that would be a lot of pressure on the business, on the company, on the individual who's running this ad campaign. And that's why before you run any single kind of like a social media ad campaign, make sure that your business is already in a good shape. Make sure it is ready to service your clients, your prospects. Make sure that it is able to cover up all the marketing expenses as you serve your clients, right? If not, you are going to put yourself in a losing game and you are just going to find that, hey, social media ad marketing doesn't work for me, all right? Then the third reason, why people fail when running ads is because they lack of a plan B. They lack of a plan B. They don't know like that sometimes not all advertising campaigns work. Sometimes people's perceptions are just different. Sometimes the market demand is just not there, right? But how do you navigate this is the most key thing that you have to understand. In other words, if let's say I'm running a campaign, for example, for digital marketing, because I'm a digital marketing agency, I'm asking for people who wants to do digital marketing to sign up for this campaign. But what if I don't see results? What if there's no leads? What's my plan B for this? Perhaps my plan B can be to improve my brand visibility. Perhaps my plan B can be to improve the amount of followers that I have. Perhaps my plan B can be to create some kind of credibility in the market, right? So ultimately, understand that even if I don't close this lead today, I need to get some kind of value back in return. Maybe it is to position my brand better. Maybe it is to help to put my brand into the top of mind awareness of others. Whatever, right? You have to have a plan B. What if this doesn't work? Do I have another way of getting revenue? Do I have another way of getting some kind of returns that makes my money worth for the campaign? If you don't plan it that way, you are going to find yourself that when the market shifts and things doesn't work, you are going to suffer a lot because there's zero value that comes back to you. So these are the 3 reasons why people lose money when running ads. And if you understand the 3 reasons, right? Lack of strategy, unoptimized business model, and the lack of plan B, and you prepare in advance all these solutions to face these situations, then you'll be able to run a profitable social media ad campaign. Otherwise, please don't run it. Please consult us or even like someone that you know to help you calculate the numbers of like how much do you really need to convert, what is the pricing that you really need to charge, and what's the follow-up system that you need to have and develop before running a social media ad campaign. If not, it is a losing money game. Alright, so why do some people like can make 7 figures, some people can make 8 figures, some people can make 6 figures, while some people are losing 5 figures to 6 figures, right? It's because of these 3 reasons. So number 1, lack of strategy. Number 2, unoptimized business model. And number 3, lack of a plan B. Next, the 3 criteria that you need to know before running ads. Before even running ads, these are the 3 criteria that you need. Not everyone and anyone can run ads. Today, if you are just a startup, you are selling some kind of low ticket offers and you want to run ads, highly likely you are going to lose money in the market and it's just going to be a charity project. So 3 criteria that you need to meet before you start to consider that, hey, I want to do like social media ads, I want to scale my revenue to the next figure. Number 1 is high ticket offer. You must make sure that you have a compelling high ticket offer that provides a significant value to your audience. If you don't have any high ticket value, in other words, there's no ascension to what you really are selling. For example, like coaching services. If you are selling a one-to-one session at $50, do you have any kind of upsell? Do you have any packages that if people are really interested in what you have to share, they can sign up for it? For example, instead of signing up for a one-to-one session at $50, sign up for 10 sessions at maybe $400, right? That kind of value, that kind of margin, it helps to cover your ad costs. It helps you to be able to run this for the long game. Remember that running ads is not a one-time thing. Obviously, like it can be, but you want to go for the long game. You want to go for the game that builds the brand, that gives you recurring sales. That's how you really profit from a social media ad campaign. Second, which I already mentioned, ascension framework. You need to have some kind of upsell, you need to have some kind of downsell, so that you feed people to the right market. You feed people to the right services. Don't just have a one-size-fits-all, but give people the options to select. For example, McDonald's, right? When you go to a McDonald's, you order something, you buy a meal, they will always have the options that come out inside the screen saying that, hey, do we want to add on this? Do we want to add on that? At this kind of value? Then most of the time, some people will actually upgrade because they want the premium experience. They want the VIP experience. They feel that they need a bit more. Then these people, you need to serve at a higher level. It is okay to charge a little bit more. It is okay to go the extra mile, because when you go the extra mile to do these extra services, you are going to be able to charge much more and have a higher, you will have a higher what we call margin to cover your overhead. So ultimately, that's what you need if you are running ads. You need some kind of up sales and down sales in order to maximize your revenue and make sure that you are not going to just simply let it be. Alright? Then the third criteria that you need before running ads is this. You need customer retention and loyalty. Some kind of customer retention will be great, especially if you are running ads. You need recurring sales to even make sense, because most of the time running ads on a temporary basis is not going to make you any money. So focus on retaining customers and building loyalty. How do you do that? Happy customers, they are more likely to return, first of all, and to do that, it means that it can be some kind of discount, some kind of incentive that you are giving to your consumers if let's say that they want to continue engaging business with you. And if you have such frameworks in place, of course, running ads will be easier for you. It will be easier for you to retain customers and even get referrals out of it. So those are the three criteria. Number one, high ticket offer. Number two, ascension framework. And number three, customer retention and loyalty. So Jayden, which platform should I run on, right? So there are many kind of platforms. Right now you hear of Xiaohongshu. Right now you hear of Lemonade, you hear of WeChat marketing. So many platforms. Which one should I choose? Which one to start? So if you want to start, you need to understand your ideal audience first. You need to understand who you really want to target. Until you understand that who exactly you are targeting, you do not know which platform you want to start, because your platform will determine the group of audience that you are reaching to. For example, Instagram, they are great for ages of 18 to 30-year-old with visually engaging content. So it's more aesthetic, right? Instagram kind of audience, if that's your approach. If you want people who are ideal for professionals like C-suite executives, then look for LinkedIn, right? Facebook, best for targeting ages from 25 to 50. Xiaohongshu is more towards the Chinese-speaking community, more of Malaysians, people from China, Singaporean Chinese. They are mostly on Xiaohongshu. Then Lemonade target is more of the Gen Z, the Gen Alpha. We call it the Zesty group, right? Then Pinterest, it's perfect for e-commerce companies, DIY enthusiasts, because people usually go Pinterest for like fashion feeds, for DIY cards, etc. Then TikTok is more ideal for like entertaining and viral type of content. So TikTok will be more of like people are just really going there to have some fun, to laugh it off. And if you can create content that are like laughable, they are entertaining, then TikTok can be a strategy for you. And last but not least, my favorite, YouTube, right? YouTube is the best for educational and long form content, because people are really there to watch and really there to learn. So usually a lot of the audience that are on YouTube are also higher quality audience. Alright, so now like I have shared with you, number one today, let's recap, right? Number one, why people lose money when running ads. The 3 reasons. Then the 3 criteria that they need to know before running ads, and the platforms that they can run on based on their ideal audience. So with all this, right, you can start identifying which platform you want to get started in, how you want to enter. Do you have all the prerequisites set before you enter? And those will really determine whether like you are going to succeed or you are going to fail, right? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail, and that's the saying it goes, right? So you want to learn the exact steps, then I would recommend you guys go to this link down below. I'll put inside my description on how to engage me, myself as your coach, or even my agency to do a done for you solutions. So thanks for watching today, and if you want to take your advertising game to the next level and avoid costly mistakes that can cost you 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, I'm here to help, right? So click on the link in the description below and book a personal consultation with me. And don't forget to like this video and share it with your network if you find it helpful, and subscribe for more tips like this on mastering social media ads, right? So if you enjoyed this video, do make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below on what is the next topic or some of the questions that you have when running social media ads, and my team and I will try to help you, right? So see you next time.